Welcome back to Ms. World Traveller in Edinburgh. The castle, a symbol of the rivalries between Scotland and England, can be seen from every angle and is spectacular at every vantage point. It is a testament to resilience, having served as a royal residence, military garrison, fortress, and prison, and surviving to become the most besieged place in Britain. A trip to Scotland wouldn't be complete without a walk up the hill to feel its history and be awed by the views. Following the Royal Mile down the hill, there are stores lining both sides of the street containing the epitome of Scottish merchandise, like cashmere sweaters, tweed jackets, tartan scarves, shot glasses, Celtic jewelry, and more. If you are looking for something where craftsmanship is king, stop by Mackenzie Leather, a family business led by owner and director Simon Harvey Potts, who has never sacrificed the slow, traditional methods that guarantee the quality of their products.
So I'm here with Simon of Mackenzie Leather. So I love what you're doing here, the years of hand craftsmanship and carrying on the legacy. So tell me how you got started.
The fortuitous gap year. So I went around Europe and took a couple of years out to look for life. And in the sunny parts of Spain in the south, I've discovered leatherwork, and the rest is history.
I think you cut out a lot right there.
Oh, that was the short and sweet version. I discovered it in Spain. Okay. I met some local artisans, and my hands found its purpose, should I say. And after self-teaching for a couple of years, I then came back to Edinburgh and got an apprenticeship at Mackenzie's.
Where does the name Mackenzie Leather come from?
So the Mackenzie, the name comes from the original founder who set it up in the 70s on the West Coast. So it's no longer in the family name, but I have taken over purely on the basis of the heritage that it has in Edinburgh.
Well, it's a brand, isn't it?
It is, and it's got prestige and heritage in Edinburgh, which I'm very proud to continue.
Yes. Well, so many things are not made by hand in the old-fashioned way, and we're going to see that in just a second. But tell me a little bit about, I saw on the website, like saddlery, and you go harken back to some of the old ways of making things.
So it's a very good question. A lot of the techniques that we use here are all from the saddlery industry. So from the hand stitching to the creasing to all of the finer details, which go across all sorts of avenues of leatherwork, and we just really harness them into our own kind of techniques and our skills. And it's important because for us it's all about the finishing. It's sort of the minor details, which is the core of saddlery, really.
Right. Well, when we were talking the other day, you were talking about style, classic styling, and trends, and not following trends and that sort of thing. So talk a little bit about that.
Well, so a lot of the designs or the pieces or the individual bags that we do have been around for hundreds of years. So they're based on iconic classic styles. So the officer's briefcase, or the Gladstone bag, or the tote. These are all, classic pieces which have been done for hundreds of years. However, at Mackenzie's, they've been honed in our way.
And the trunk spin. So I see you have over here the sporran.
Yes.
So let's have a look at those.
Okay. Here you go.
Okay. So I know what a sporran is, but there might be people who don't know what it is. So can you tell us about it?
So a sporran is a traditional bag, or purse, as you folks like to call it, that goes around your waist to be worn with your kilt. Going back further, it would have been, your traditional pouch or purse, which is where the name sporran comes from. It does translate as pouch or purse. which you would have used for carrying your food or supplies or smaller items.
Nobody ever wears it like this.
Well, we make a sporran bag, which is specifically for ladies to carry as a over-the-shoulder bag. So that's what we do. We pop the chain on the back here.
So yeah, a little different position.
You know, it basically
a
means
little bit longer, maybe?
Yeah. It's all been adapted, so then it's a crossbody bag.
So you could do this way or like my banner.
Exactly.
One of the things that really appealed to me, Simon, when I came in was that I could see the work being done. So there's a couple guys working here. Could you describe what they're doing?
So we are stock making at the moment. Ignacio and Robert are primarily working on accessories. So we have suit wallets, our classic wallet, coin purses, card holders. And what you see currently at the moment, Ignacio is hand staining and burnishing the edges. So all of our items always have a hand burnished stained edge. Robert is hand stitching the ends. The majority of our items are all machine stitched, but then all of the ends are then hand stitched in order for, that stronger point where the item is going to be under the most stress. So we do that again across all of our items anywhere. All right, let me come and show you where it's all done, the workshop. Follow me.
Well, we do love a good workshop. Things in process so we can see how they're made. But why don't you tell me the steps of the various processes?
Okay. Well, we don't necessarily have completely fixed stations. This would be whoever's doing kind of belt staining or preparation of bags. That would be that kind of desk here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then you've got some high-tech machines here.
Well, yeah. This is incredibly. High-tech, low-tech, old-tech. This was made a long time ago. This is German-made. This is our Bell Skiver. The modern equivalents are just not the same at all.
Right.
A lot of our machinery outdates all of us here.
Yes. And it still takes a licking and keeps on ticking.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Made to last. So yeah, that's what we use for thinning down components for bags.
Okay.
Moving across, we've got our Seiko sewing machine, industrial, walking foot. This is what I like to call the beast. It just plows on and will stitch through leather of an inch thick easily.
Wow. Yeah. So everything is pretty versatile, doing several different things, except this station over here.
Yes.
It's special.
Yes. Can you guess what it is yet?
I'm guessing for tracing and cutting.
Yes, the second part. This is the cutting table. So this is where we basically cut out every single bag in the shop. Many years of use. We can use our patterns onto the leather, trace around it, and then we cut it out.
And is it cut by hand or cut by knife or? It's okay.
It's cut by hand. We use good old Stanley.
And then I see you have a number of different kinds of leathers here.
Yes.
So I was reading that you have 4 different tanneries. Is that right? That you work with?
Yes. So we've got our. This is our Italian soft hide. So we're using this for all of the Gladstones and the Gladstonettes, a lot of the smaller bags as well. Then we've got our pigskin range, so that's our suede from Portugal and Poland, mainly from Europe.
And it's quite a bit thinner.
It's much thinner, so that's all our lining leathers and interior leathers for pockets.
Okay.
And then we've got, if we were coming around this way, we've then got our Spanish hide, not the purple, that's our only American hide, called Crazy Horse. It's not on the website, it's a bit crazy, but I do like it, very popular. This is our Spanish leather here. So this is what we call our shiny finish. So we've gone for, you know, the Italian matte and then the Spanish shiny. Slightly different. They use oils, olive oil and vegetable oils in order to get the sheen. Still veg tan though. Then up here we have our again Italian, but that's our saddle hide, so thicker cut shoulders as well. And that's what we're using for all of our belt leathers, straps, briefcases, the cartridge bags, you know, the more robust, thicker, heavier weight leather. And then we have our oak, our British oak leather, but that is our kind of prized possession, which is our own British leather we use, and that's the oak tan, which is another traditional process of tanning.
Well, I need to go back to the purple one, because again, when I was way out there, I saw the purple back here, and I'm thinking, I need to have a bag in purple.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
And then you said it's an American one.
Yeah. I
come all the way to Scotland and I pick out the American one. How does this happen?
Yeah. Tell me about it. We don't have this on the website. We don't have these leathers purely because it doesn't fit into our kind of ethos of veg tanning. However, I really do love this style of leather, and it's very popular with customers because it looks old, brand new. You know, when folk come into the shop, there's all sorts of exclusive ranges that we don't offer online.
Right.
You know, so
well, a lot of your stuff is by commission, isn't it?
Well, yes. Yeah. Exactly.
So they come in and they say, I want this leather and this trim and in this bag.
Exactly. Online, it's fixed to a variety of colours, whereas you come in store, it's essentially what colour would you like.
Right. Well, we inspire people to travel, to come here.
Absolutely.
To pick out their own leathers.
Exactly.
For over 30 years, classic, timeless totes, handbags, and accessories have been handcrafted by the experts at Mackenzie Leather, and they are made to grow even more beautiful as they age. Up next, we'll find out how to keep your head warm in the biting Scottish wind while still looking super stylish. Stay tuned.